about this upcoming election, man. I really do have a second opinion. And, and man, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, man. I got a second opinion, man. Y'all want to hear what I got to say about this? Come on in the room. But I'm letting y'all know I got a second opinion with this vote. Uh, man, this is probably gonna be the hardest part right here, man, to say what I'm finna say. But it's very hard. It's finna be very hard for me to announce what I'm finna say. I know I had said I was gonna vote. You know who I was gonna vote for, man. But guys, after doing my homework, after studying this thing, man, I think my voting done changed, bro. I think my voting done changed. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I guess I'll go in here and show y'all what I'm talking about. Cause man, something hit me, man. I just read some stuff, man, and I don't know how y'all guys gonna take it, but I just read some stuff, and I have a second opinion. I have a second opinion about this vote. I have a second opinion, man, and it's probably gonna be one of the toughest moments in my life for me to sit here and denounce what I'm about to denounce. But at the end of the day, man, I gotta keep it real with myself at the end of the day, man. I just gotta keep it real with myself today. And this voting, man, I know I said the person that I was gonna vote for, man. But man, boy, I hate to say what I'm finna say, man. I really hate what I'm finna say about this voting. I really do. And a lot of y'all guys might bash me over what I'm finna say because how consistent I've been with the peoples I've been supporting. I think I gotta change a heart, man. Yeah. I gotta change the heart with my voting, who I'm gonna vote for. I have a change of heart. This is probably one of the most saddest days of my life, man. For what I'm finna share with y'all guys. Man, when y'all come in the room, man, y'all hit this like button, man, because this might be the last video. This might be the last video that I ever post on YouTube. I think what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it up after this right here. This will be my last video, so I already got it pretty much wrote down, marked down. The day is what? August 3rd, 4:26 my time. So I got this day right here recorded. And it's one of the saddest moments, man. But I gotta do what I gotta do, man. I gotta go ahead and just fall back, bro. I gotta fall back from it, man. I gotta fall back from this YouTube. I gotta just leave it alone. You know, I gotta leave it alone, man, because I know I've been saying this is the person that I was gonna vote for, man. But bruh, I done did a whole lot of studying and reading on some stuff, bro. And I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and denounce, man. I don't think I'm gonna be voting for I don't think I'm gonna be voting for this person, man. I really don't. I really don't think. And I want to say it and I don't want to say it because I don't want to let a lot of people down, man. Yeah, I don't want to let a lot of people down, man. And you know, what y'all guys don't understand, man. And this is a real straight up video. Um, y'all guys don't understand the work and the effort and the energy and the time that you have to really literally put into this YouTube in order to see anything out of it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, y'all guys been doing good with the super chats and stuff like that, man. But I hate to make this announcement, man. This is, man, when I tell y'all, man, this is like one of the saddest periods of my life, bro. This is like one of the saddest periods, man. Uh and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Y'all know who I've been saying, you know what I'm saying, who I'm gonna vote for and all this stuff here, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, but after doing a whole lot of reading, man, after doing a whole lot of reading and studying up on people, and and it just hit me, bro. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with y'all, man. When we got 42 peoples in the room, man. Let me get 30 likes real fast, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bomb, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bomb. I'm gonna drop the bomb. Let's get 30. Let's get 30 likes, man. We got 42 peoples in the room, 5 likes. We got 6 likes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. I can't make this announcement with just 10 likes, bro. I mean, it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible for me to make an announcement with 10 likes, man. I just can't do it. Yeah, I know you hit it. I just seen it change. I mean, I'm just saying we got 42 peoples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I respond to comments. I respond to comments when they make sense. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and entertain foolishness or nonsense, because like literally that's not my character. You know what I'm saying? I shoot the breeze with people or whatever. And but for the most part, you know, yeah, I'm coming out the closet today, man. I got to come out the closet with my announcement, man. I got to let y'all know what's on my heart, man. And I hope my Republicans can understand where I'm coming from, bro. Uh, you know, y'all guys been awesome to me. You know what I mean? But I just got to go ahead and spill the beans, man. I gotta go ahead and put it out there, man. And you know what I'm saying? And y'all guys know, man. Y'all guys know I've been streaming Trump for a long time. I mean, I've been streaming Trump for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, man, boy, I done read up on some stuff, man. I don't know if y'all guys done seen it, man, but when we get enough likes, man, we got to get enough likes, man. We got to get enough likes. We got to get enough likes, man. 14 likes ain't enough, man, especially when you got 72 peoples in the room, bro. You know, it just, man, boy, look at here. Man, y'all know Kamala Harris been talking about that Project 2025 thing, right? And she know she told y'all how many pages long it was, right? So I've been reading this Project 2025. Whew. But I don't think a dollar cash. I don't think a dollar gonna get that out. 66 cents. That ain't gonna get that out. I'm gonna give you a like for sending it, but that ain't gonna get that out there, boy. I've been reading that Project 2025 thing. Kamala Harris been talking about it. Y'all know she been saying that old boy got some stuff, man, and boy, I read it. I didn't read all of it, man, but I read enough of it. I done read enough of it, man. And but I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I am very disappointed. This Project 2025. I'm totally disappointed. And see, the sad thing about it is this right here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you speak on something, you talk about stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? And you try to give people the benefit of a doubt. You try to support people. You want to support people. You know what I'm saying? And you just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, you want the best, you know what I'm saying, not for yourself, but for the world, for the country, for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, rightfully so, the peoples deserve the best. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, you doing what you doing and you missing a lot of stuff in the process. You know what I'm saying? So when Kamala Harris, man, get out of my chat. Get out of my chat. Put you in timeout. So when Kamala Harris was talking about that project 2025, right? And I opened it up, man. And like I said, I didn't even get a chance to finish reading the whole thing. I promise you I didn't. I was just sitting here like, what the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to curse, you know, but WTF. Y'all get it. Y'all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, is they serious with this? Are they serious about this? That's what I'm saying to myself. Is they serious about this Project 2025 thing? Because I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Boy, if that Project 2025 passed, y'all hear me? If that Project 2025 passed, boy, look at him. Man, boy, it's going to be, boy, look at him. Man, y'all come on in the room, man. Come on in the room, man. I'm finna drop this bomb, bro. I'm finna drop this bomb, man. I'm finna drop this bomb. I'm finna drop this bomb. Come on in the room. And I don't know who, I appreciate the 66 cent, man, but you know, that ain't 66 cent. I'm not dropping the bomb for that. I was gonna drop the bomb anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, man, don't even try to play me like that. 66 cent. Like, I appreciate it. Don't get it twisted now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you now, for sure, for sure. But again, guys, I read the Project 2025. Kamala Harris had a lot of stuff to say about Trump was going to be trying to implement this and implement that. You know what I'm saying? And I came to a conclusion. I came to a conclusion. Man, I am not voting. Listen to me and listen to me good. Based on what I read in this Project 2025, I am not going to be voting for Kamala Harris. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me keep it a buck with you, right? I breezed through that Project 2025 that Kamala Harris was talking about. All that shit about Donald Trump trying to take Medicaid from peoples and this, and that's bull crap. That ain't none of that stuff in there, man. This is something that the Democrats made up, man. This is what the Democrats made up. That was her leverage, her strategy that she was trying to utilize to overthrow the people, to make the peoples feel like, man, don't vote for Donald Trump. Man, if you look at the Project 25 and if you pay close attention to what's in that policy, it ain't got nothing to do about hurting people, man. Donald Trump has came up with a policy that's going to work for everybody. And then everybody want to know, why does he keep talking about a black job? Why is he talking about a black job? Because this man know what type of jobs is more suitable for black people. Not saying that black people can't work this job or that kind of job. Man, look at here, man. Get y'all minds out the gutter, man. This Project 2025 policy, you need to read it. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing that Kamala Harris had to say. That was a bunch of bull crap. That was a bunch of BS, man. She want people to really think that Donald Trump is against black people, that he hate black people so much that once he get in office, he gonna start implementing these fucking laws and these mandates to make it harder on a black person. Man, that's bull crap, man. I sat there and read the joint, and it ain't had nothing to say about nothing that Kamala Harris trying to put out there in the universe, man. And it's a shame that you got to make up a bunch of stuff on a person, on an individual, you know what I'm saying, just to try to win. It don't make no sense, bro. You're not winning. And for all you Democrats out there, y'all might was to go ahead and accept the fact that y'all ain't winning. Y'all about to go down, bro. Ain't that shaking. Ain't nothing shaking. Trump done already sold that up. You see what happened in Atlanta, right? Y'all see how Kamala Harris went out there in Atlanta, tried to bring some celebrities out to hype the crowd up. Soon as the celebrities disappeared, the crowd disappeared with them. The following day, Trump went out there, 20, 30, 40,000 people with no celebrity. and sold it up. You feel me? So with that being said, get them blue hearts out of my chat, man. Get them blue hearts out of my chat, man. The Democrats are a disgrace right now. They're a disgrace right now, bro. Y'all came up with that bull crap, man, trying to lie on the man, tried to make it seem like the man was trying to do something. And that project, that policy ain't got nothing to do with what Kamala Harris talking about. So right there, that goes to show and forth and prove to me that everything that Joe Biden said is true. We need to win one more term because we got some unfinished business. You know what the unfinished business is? They want to finish tearing up America, bro. That's all it is. They want to finish tearing the country up. And you got people out there so psychologically blowed and gone to where as though they don't even see through that. They don't even see through that. How can you not see through that? What have the Democrats done for us for the last 4 years, bro? They haven't done nothing but created a whole bunch of chaos and confusion, bro. Allowing them illegal immigrants to come across the border when the border was secure, killing our kids, man, killing the women, bro. What are y'all talking about? Get your head out of your behind and see it for what it is and not what it appears to be. Kamala Harris is not winning. She can't win. The people do not want the Democrats back in office for another 4 years because I'm going to tell you right now, another 4 years with the Democrats, y'all already know what time it is. It's over with. It's over with. It's going to take the next president 2 or 3 terms, you feel me, to get America back after another 4 years with these radicals, bro. So you can't get out and vote for them people, man. All I'm saying is I'm just the messenger, man. You can get out and vote for whoever you want to vote for. But based on what I've seen, based on what I've acknowledged, based on what I've comprehended, everything that Kamala Harris said about Donald Trump is emphatically incorrect. It has no truth to it. It has no substance to it. It's meritless. It's pointless. It don't have anything to do with this presidential run, basically. So what we're gonna do is paint Donald Trump out to be a bad person. We gotta paint Trump out to be a bad person so much so when the world get to flipping through stuff and seeing stuff, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't vote for Donald Trump. Look what he trying to do to the black people. Man, again, that's a bunch of BS, man. Point blank, period, bottom line. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how nobody feel about what I'm saying. It is what it is, man. It's each his own. But I'm going to tell you, if a duck can pull a truck, you better hook him up. Let me see some red hearts in my chat. What a red heart said. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Red hearts. I need to see red hearts. I need to see MAGA. I need to see Trump 2024. I need to see all of that in the chat right now. Drop your city, your state, do all of that. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all thought I was going to say here and denounce that I was going to vote for Trump? That's not going to happen, bro. That is not going to happen because it's clear that Trump is the better person for America, bro. Trump is the better for America right now. He's the only one that can make America great. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody know Putin like Trump. Don't nobody know Putin the way Trump knows Putin. You see what I'm saying? Trump know how to deal with Putin. Joe Biden couldn't handle Putin. And Kamala Harris, y'all think Kamala Harris going to be able to deal with Putin? Are you serious? Man, that man will run circles around her. She in it for legacy. Kamala Harris in it so she could say, well, you know what? I was the first slash black Indian lady to win president of the United States of America. She in it for history, bro. She's not in it to help the people or to help the world. She done already said she ain't doing it for black folks. And y'all black people still steady in this chat right now, streaming Kamala Harris 2024 after she verbally announced that she ain't trying to do nothing to help black people. After she disrespected black people. I'm not black. 14, 15, 16-year-old, they dumb, stupid, and ignorant. This came out of her mouth. I can't make this up. So y'all talking about Donald Trump is ducking the debate with Kamala. He don't have to debate. Why do Trump need to debate against her? He already winning. He ain't got a debate. A debate is unnecessary. It's not even needed. What is the discussion? You know what I'm saying? What are we still talking about Kamala Harris 2024? November 5th finna come around. And I promise you, and remember these words, when November the 5th, 2024 hit, Trump gonna win this election by a landslide. This is gonna be something that's never been done in the history of America. Trump about to win this by a landslide. It's over with. Kamala cannot win. But I know a lot of y'all out there still holding on, thinking she's gonna win. Democrats. Remember what the Bible said? For every non-believer, at some point, they'll become what? A believer. Democrats. For every non-Republican believer, at some point, your Democrats will become a believer. Trump is going to do so much for this country. I'm talking about so much for this country Not only are y'all going to become Republicans, y'all going to be out there protesting that Trump get a third term. And you know what? That'll be the first time in history that one individual has been able to run for president 3 times. And technically, history is already made because we know they cheated him in 2020. We already know he got this one sold up. We already know he won in 2016. So technically, there you go right there. Donald Trump president 3 times. It's not a coincidence. It's not going to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? You think if the people don't believe in this man, believe in what this man is presenting and bringing to the table, you think people will still be going out the way voting for him? Absolutely not, man. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you enough right there, self-explanatory, bro. We don't have to go any further, man. I know a lot of y'all out there fast hoping and praying that Kamala Harris can win or whatever, man. We don't need no female for no president, at least not her. She ain't got no muscle game, man. She ain't got no backup, bro. The Democrat Party right now that's currently assembled, they ain't got nothing going on, bro. They done already failed us. So why continue to sit here and put our faith and trust in a people that's done already failed us for 4 years, man? Inflation. Someone said earlier that Donald Trump is the reason for inflation. Man, are you serious, man? The man ain't been president in 4 years. And if you go back when he was in office from 2016 up to 2020, it was great, man. The economy was great. Prices weren't ridiculous like they are now, man. The border was secure. We didn't have no issues with them illegal immigrants just pouncing and pounding their way up in America. We didn't have them issues. You see what I'm saying? But everybody is quick to throw what Biden and Kamala Harris created on Donald Trump. How can you do that? You can't do that. He had nothing to do with that. Donald Trump did not have anything to do with nothing that they done. They created the problem, man. It's a problem that they created and brought on themselves. So now y'all want Donald Trump to be, held accountable for something that he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of people out here that knows Putin is not going to play with Donald Trump. Putin ain't going to play with Trump. Y'all know it. I know it. The world know it. He's not going to play with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Who knows Putin better than Trump? Nobody. Barack Obama couldn't overthrow him. Joe Biden couldn't overthrow him. And y'all think Kamala Harris going to be able to overcome? You know what I'm saying? That's right. You're right, Kimberly. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. Gas was good, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look at the gas prices now. Look at the food prices. Man, when was the last time you went in the store with $100 and came out with about 5 or 6 bags of grocery? You can't do that. I ain't been able to do it in 4 years. Now, I don't know about you now. Maybe y'all was able to do it, but I haven't been able to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you come out lucky. You lucky if you come out with 3 decent bags. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, guess what? How can y'all still be sitting here trying to hold Donald Trump accountable for something that he didn't create? This was not created up under Donald Trump's administration. And then the COVID-19, everybody want to utilize the COVID-19 as an excuse to try to justify to say, well, look what Donald Trump done. He did this, he done that. Man, that man ain't had nothing to do with that. But it was fixed, though. It was being fixed. But then you got a president currently still, because Joe Biden is still currently president until November 5th, until Donald Trump take back over the throne, right? But you got a president running around here right now talking about he's sick with COVID, saluting troops and soldiers and stuff going up on the plane, but no mask on his face. But he was the same one that was saying, oh, this is a mandated policy. You catch COVID, you got to put a mask over your face so you don't spread it, so you don't do this and you don't do that. You're not even living up to your own mandated policy that you created. You know what I'm saying? That you put into motion, that you put into play. But ain't nobody got nothing bad to say about that. And people, y'all got to understand, we don't care if Donald Trump and Joe Biden ain't in the race no more. I'm going to keep running that debate. Every time people ask me to see it, when I get enough emails, I'm going to run it, because guess what? It's some knowledge in that debate that y'all guys missed out on, because that one in particular debate between Trump and Biden is the reason why they trying to get another 4 years in office. Joe Biden said some stuff in that debate, but you know what, though? It went over a lot of people's heads, man. A lot of people ain't catch on to it. I caught on to it. I'm not going to sit here and discuss it, because y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing. All you got to do is just tap in. All that, well, you already played that 3 or 4 times, 5 times. I'm going to keep playing it. Every time I get 30 emails or receive 30 emails for me to replay any video that I play, I'm going to play it. I'm not going to allow one person to dictate or take away from 30 other people. One don't override 30, homie. Period. So if y'all don't want to see them, don't log in when I go live. That's all you got to do. But you got peoples out there, what they doing, man, they weighing their options, bro. That's why folks are continuing asking me to play these videos, because they want to weigh their options. You got some peoples that want to vote for Trump, but they need to see more stuff before they do so. You got a lot of people that want to vote for the Democratic Party, but they want to see more stuff before they do so. So y'all got to respect the fact, man, you know what I'm saying, that people want to exercise their options, man. Y'all can't get mad about that. And it's the same people, bro. Like, if you don't want to see it, when you come on and you see it, just check yourself out the room. All that, man, you done played that before this, and that's none of your business. It's none of your business. I'm the YouTuber. I'm the content creator. You coming to see me. I ain't coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I got to say it like that. Don't get it twisted. You don't dictate this platform. This is my platform. This is our platform for the ones that support me wholeheartedly. I'm not speaking about certain people. I know certain people out there they just want to come on here and troll. They want to come on here and try to hear what I'm talking about for us with the Republicans so they can run back and have discussions, little secret discussions with the Democrats. Look at all them blue hearts. Look at all them blue hearts in my chat. Man, come on, man. Where my Republicans at? Come on now. I'm sitting here busting come on now. Don't do that. Don't leave me hanging like that. Y'all just gonna sit there and leave me hanging like that. See, that's another thing I'm talking about right there, man. You know what I'm saying? No, my entire stream is not a troll, and I wouldn't care if it was a troll, because I'm still getting paid. Troll that. Troll them backs. How about that? I don't care about it. See, that's the thing about it, man. Y'all got to understand a lot of stuff you can't focus on. See, trolling is not beneficial for me to sit here and go back and forth with that, right? And I just do certain stuff, man, just to agitate people, man. I don't care if a person come in the chat, long as they not using that N-word or disrespecting one of my moderators or just saying something out of the blues, man. I can care less about that, because I'm getting the bag. I'm getting to the bag, so I don't care what you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? My supporters going to hold me down. My supporters going to hold me down. We done already made history for last month, the month of July. I'm probably the only YouTuber out there, right, with a small platform like this, generate 60 to 70,000 views in an hour or less. I'm the only YouTuber. You don't see other YouTubers out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? I done already made history. I smashed YouTube last month. I went viral damn near every day last month. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. There is nothing to troll. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing to troll. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and pay attention and learn something. Because a lot of y'all are deaf, dumb, and blind to the fact of what's going on around you, man. You're still holding on to hopes, goals, and dreams, thinking Kamala Harris going to save you in America. And that's not going to happen. So you need somebody like me, the messenger. So I'm just the messenger. Somebody that's going to give it to you raw and uncut. Somebody just not going to sugarcoat it, because I don't believe in sugarcoating. I don't believe in doing any sugarcoating, bro. That's just not me. That's not my character. That's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I'm versatile, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling y'all, I can come on here any way I want to come on every day. I can just come and hit you with the knowledge. I can hit you with the wisdom, the understanding. I can hit you with the fishing videos, hit you with the TV. I can hit you with this. I can hit you with whatever I want to hit you with. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how I feel. And so you can't allow anyone to dictate your dreams, man. You can't allow anyone to grow you. You got to grow yourself. You just got to be yourself. The last time I checked, originality can't be what? Duplicated. I got to be myself, bro. I'm not on here to try to be nobody else. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? This is a laid-back channel, laid-back platform. You ain't got to worry about, damn, man, I already know if I go over there and watch his channel, he going to be talking about who shot King Von. He going to be talking about who did this to Julio. He going to be talking. See, I don't talk about stuff like that. That's none of my business. You feel me? That's not none of my business. Because to having discussions about stuff like that, it's not going to make the world better. That's just something that we got to work on as people. We got to learn how to start loving each other and caring for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not relying on what somebody else got going on in their life to help us become successful. See, I'm dealing with what's at hand. Y'all know what's at hand? What we going through now. You know what I'm saying? This is life. This is reality, man. Folks want to know what's going on around them. So this is what I'm tapped in with. And then I got a question the other day. Somebody was like, well, what about, what's going to happen when Trump get elected? What you mean what's going to happen? Nothing. I'm going to continue to follow Trump. When he go out and do his speeches or do whatever he do, I'm going to continue to share with y'all. But anyway, like I was saying, though, man, I just heard some people out there talking. What I'm saying is I just don't believe in sugarcoating, bro. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at, disguising the truth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's want that, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, not just the world, but that's just why a lot of people's are messed up or effed up. You know what I'm saying? Simply because they want you to stroke their egos. I don't stroke egos. If you egotistical, you on the wrong platform. Cause I'ma give it to you. 100. I ain't taking that back. You ain't lying, boy. It might be the FBI because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Here lately, I'm not complaining. I'm getting decent views. You know what I'm saying? But here lately, man, my view count been dropping. I don't know if I got, but I'm gonna tell you one of the main things, one of the main reasons. I got other YouTubers out there hating on me. So they really reporting me. But guess what? You can't report my channel because there is nothing going on my channel. There's nothing sexual going on my channel. There is nothing violently going on my channel. I'm not branding guns on my channel. I'm not smoking marijuana. I'm not doing any of that. So I have a lot of haters out there. And then I have a lot of people out there trying to imitate my characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But my team is strong, bro. I got a strong team, man. I got straight females on my team. You know what I'm saying? All my moderators females. You know what I'm saying? Like straight like that. I rock with the females, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they the ones going to keep it a buck and a beam and 100 with you all day, every day. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, man, I read that Project 2025 and it ain't even nothing Kamala Harris talking about, bro. I just, when I tell y'all it's a bunch of BS and a bunch of baloney, I mean, that thing ain't got no substance to it, man. So I don't even know what she was talking about. I don't even know what she was trying to convince people to tap into or to believe, man. But I think she hurt herself with that move, bro. She literally hurt herself with that move. That's what Kamala did. She hurt herself with that move because now, not only did you falsify the Project 2025, you lied because you tried to bring out a celebrity to help bolster and enhance your audience, because at your first rally, you didn't have an audience. She didn't have an audience at her first rally. That audience that you seen out there was not there, bro. That was a something strip, man. They took from something else, another scene, and combined it together. When you heard all that clapping, man, them were voice speakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then she was reading stuff off the thing. They had something in front of her. She was reading off of it, bro. Did y'all pay attention to it? Now you see why I play stuff like that continuously. Now you see why people's always sending me emails about playing stuff like that continuously based on what I'm sharing with y'all guys now, man. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm finna go ahead and play something, man. I'm going to play something, right? And I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. I can't make this up, man. I literally can't make this up, man. I just literally can't make it up. I literally can't make this up, man. Not even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to make it up, I couldn't make it up, man. This is, and at the beginning, I kept questioning myself, right? I was like, damn, why people keep asking me to play this, man? Like, and then somebody sent me an email, right? And I had to get you out of my chat. I'm gonna treat you like a little kid too. Lie on that. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, like, why are y'all constantly asking me to play this daggone video over and over again? Somebody at my door. Man, somebody at my door. Hold on for a minute. Let me turn my ads on. Let me turn these ads on so I can get paid. I need to get paid. I need to get paid, man. I need to get paid. I need to get paid. No, monetization, no. Okay, let's get them ads running. I need to get paid, bro. So anyway, man, like I said, man, and I'm asking people, I'm like, bro, why are y'all keep requesting for me to play this daggone thing. And I'm like, well, I guess it's a reason, right? And I tapped into the reason and I came to a conclusion and I finally figured out why. And it makes a whole lot of sense. That video, Kamala's first rally, pay attention to this. I'm finna show you something. And I'm gonna see who's gonna be the first one in the chat able to identify with this. I'm gonna see who's gonna be the first to be able to identify with what I'm finna show y'all. This makes a whole lot of sense. This makes a whole lot of sense. Watch this part right here. Watch this now. Watch this. I'm gonna see who's gonna catch it. I'm gonna see who's gonna catch it. This is crazy, man. Your average logical thinker, you say Mars. Hey, y'all snatch, let me put a poll up, man. Y'all snatch my moderator up, man. Y'all snatch my mod up, man. This is crazy, man. I'm finna show y'all this thing right here, man. And I'm gonna actually see which one of y'all gonna be able to catch on to this. A lot of y'all gonna miss it, obviously. I promise you. I promise you a lot of y'all finna miss it. It's no question. I'm finna show it to you. I wanna see if y'all guys gonna be able to catch it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just a messenger. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna be able to catch what I'm finna show.
Let's listen in on Vice President Kamala Harris.
Watch this. Let me see who's gonna catch on to this. Let me see who's gonna catch on to this.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Good afternoon, Wisconsin. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. It is good to be back. Thank you all very much. Can we please hear it for Leah and her extraordinary story and leadership? Thank you. And I do believe our teachers do God's work. They teach other people's children, and God knows we don't pay them enough. Let's thank her. And it is so good to be here and be back with so many extraordinary leaders, including my friend, the great governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers. He's here somewhere. My dear friend, Senator Tammy Baldwin. And you know, I had the privilege of serving with Tammy when I was in the United States Senate, and she is always fighting for the people of this state, and I know that the folks that are here are going to make sure you return her to Washington, D.C. in November.
Anybody caught it yet?
Yes, we are going to elect her back to Washington, D.C. It is so good to be here also with Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez.
Y'all missing out on something.
Attorney General Josh Call, Wisconsin Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski, County Executive David Crowley, Mayor Cavalier Johnson, and the great state party chair Ben Wickler, who I have worked with. Ben, you and I have been working together for years, and I can attest he knows how to build the infrastructure that delivers wins up and down the ballot. Thank you, Ben. So it is good to be back in Wisconsin, and it is great to be in Milwaukee. As many of you know, our state campaign headquarters are in this city. Yes, and that there is a reason for that. The path to the White House goes through Wisconsin. Yes, it does. And to win in Wisconsin, we are counting on you right here in Milwaukee. And you all helped us win in 2020. And in 2024, we will win again. Yes, we will. So, Milwaukee, I want to start by saying a few words, and I could really speak at length, but a few words about our incredible President Joe Biden. It has truly been one of the greatest honors of my life to serve as Vice President to our President Joe Biden. Joe's legacy of accomplishment over his entire career and over the past 3.5 years is unmatched in modern history. In one term, think about it, in one term as president, he has already surpassed the legacy of most presidents who served 2 terms in office. And I know we are all deeply, deeply grateful for his continuing service to our nation. And it is my great honor to have Joe Biden's endorsement in this race. So, Wisconsin, I am told as of this morning that we have earned the support of enough delegates to secure the Democratic nomination. And I am so very honored, and I pledge to you, I will spend the coming weeks continuing to unite our party.
Listen, I can't tell y'all. I'm going to rewind this one more time and pay attention. Just listen, man. Ain't no way in hell y'all ain't catching on what I'm telling y'all.
To be back. Thank you all very much. Can we please hear it for Leah and her extraordinary story and leadership? Thank you. And I do believe our teachers do God's work. They teach other people's children, and God knows we don't pay them enough. Let's thank them. And it is so good to be here and be back with so many extraordinary leaders, including my friend, the great governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers. He's here somewhere. My dear friend, Senator Tammy Baldwin.
Y'all listening?
And you know, I had the privilege of serving with Tammy when I was in the United States Senate, and she is always fighting for the people of this state, and I know that the folks that are here are going to make sure you return her to Washington, D.C. in November. Yes, we are going to elect her back to Washington, D.C. It is so good to be here also with Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez, Attorney General Josh Call, Wisconsin Secretary of State Sarah Godlewski, County Executive David Crowley, Mayor Cavalier Johnson, and the great State Party Chair Ben Wickler, who I have worked with. Ben, you and I have been working together for years, and I can attest he knows how to build the infrastructure that delivers wins up and down the ballot. Thank you, Ben.
Y'all ain't paying no attention.
So it is good to be back in Wisconsin, and it is great to be in Milwaukee. As many of you know, our state campaign headquarters are in this city. Yes, And that there is a reason for that. The path to the White House goes through with.
Watch this here. Watch this. This finna answer your question right here, since ain't nobody catching on to what I'm trying to show them. This right here show you right here. Check this out. Check this out.
I also call him Sleepy Joe. He's sleepy, he's crooked, he's incompetent, he's dumb. And she's worse. She's worse. If Harris wins, a never-ending stream of illegal alien rapists, MS-13 animals, and child predators will flood into your communities. If I win on day one, we will begin the largest deportation operation in American history. Have no choice. We have no choice. No country can sustain this. We have no choice, and we will immediately expel every single criminal that Borders or Harris has allowed into our country. No country can sustain it. In a recent CBS poll, 62% of Americans support large-scale deportation, and others are saying it's 83%, 85%, including 53% of Hispanic voters, because they see what's happening. By the way, the Hispanic voter and me have like this special relationship. I understand them. They're very entrepreneurial, very smart, but they also understand security better than anybody. And they don't want to have murderers released into our country. They don't want. It's very interesting. When I built, I built massive amounts of the wall. The wall was incredible. We built it, and hundreds of miles of wall, and they wanted it more than anybody because it worked. Remember I used to say 2 things work. Everything else is obsolete after 2. You do a new computer, in about 3 weeks it's totally obsolete. Nobody wants it. 2 things have never been obsolete: wheels and walls. Wheels work and walls work. And you have a lot of different things becoming obsolete, but the wheel and the walls work. Harris wants to be the president for criminals and illegal aliens. I will be the president for law-abiding Americans of every race, religion, color, and creed. And it's no wonder the Democrat Party and their thugs are so desperate to stop us. They know that we are the only ones who can stop them. We're the only ones going to be able to stop them. Nobody else is going to be able to stop these lunatics. All of their persecution of me is only happening because I am running for president and leading very big in all of the polls. If I wasn't running for president, I could be vacationing next to one of the many beautiful oceans of the world as the waves come in. Beautiful, but it's boring. I'd rather be with you, figuring out this mess that we've gotten ourselves into. We're going to figure it out. We got it figured out. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Now we have 2 things we have to do. We have to vote, and we have to make sure that we stop them from cheating, because they cheat like dogs. I don't know if you've heard, but the Georgia State Election Board is in a very positive way. This is a very positive thing, Marjorie. They're on fire. They're doing a great job. 3 members: Janice Johnson, Rick Jeffries, and Janelle King. 3 people are all pit bulls fighting for honesty, transparency, and victory. They're fighting. Are they here? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Thank you. What a job. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. But we have a couple of other members that aren't so good. We have some that aren't so good, but these 3 are really doing the job because they don't want to see this happen. That will destroy our country. They just passed a rule for Georgia elections requiring that 3 people at each precinct independently count the total number of ballots before certification. Who could be against that? Who could be against it? Thank you, Janice, very much. That's really amazing. Thank you all. Thank you all. Those are great people. I'd say brave, but I mean, to you, it's like that you got to do what you have to do, right? It's not like a question of brave. They said I was brave 2 weeks ago. I had to do what I had to do. It's not like brave, right? It's just we do the right thing. Go. Thank you. My courage was contagious. Well, your courage is contagious, too. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. It's amazing. People want it. That's what they want. Thank you, Janice. That's great. And those three people are incredible. Let me give you the bad news. It's that for whatever reason, Brad Raffensperger and Brian Kemp, Raffensperger and Brian Kemp, your governor, who I got elected, by the way. If it wasn't for me, he would not be your governor. I think everybody knows that. He's a very disloyal person, isn't he? Very disloyal. But because this is like a poll. Just like a poll. We have thousands of people. That's better than going out and paying $500,000 to have some pollster go out and poll 212 people. Look at this. Look at the love they have for Janice. That's what people want. They want to have honest elections and they want to have strong borders. You know? Very simple. But your governor, Kemp, and Raffensperger are doing everything possible to make 2024 difficult for Republicans to win. What are they doing? I don't know. They got something in mind, you know. They got a little something in mind. Kemp is very bad for the Republican Party. He wouldn't do anything. You know, we have Burt Jones over here. We have Burt Jones. All he wanted in the Senate was to have a special resolution passed. And it was all done. Every senator wanted it. Every Republican wanted it. And we have Senator Beach here someplace, too. Where is Senator Beach? Oh, I can't forget him. We can't forget him. A warrior. A warrior, you know that. And many others in this group. But all they wanted was to have just a special. We want to go over the election. We want to look because there's too many things. And the governor wouldn't sign it. And I knew he would because I got him elected. I sent a young guy over to his office, would you please have him sign this? And the kid came back, he said, sir, he won't sign. Of course he will. I got him elected, give me a break. Of course he will. No, he wouldn't. And then I said, well, go back over, tell him it's for me. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. They want to look into possible election fraud. Wouldn't you say, Senator, that's a good thing, right? They want to look into election fraud. It comes back, sir, I said it was for you. This was a few years later, after I won him the election. Don't forget, I endorsed him, and you had a very good man, Casey Cagle, your lieutenant governor. He was going to win easily. And David Perdue, where's David? I love David, but that was his only mistake. He said, sir, would you endorse a friend of mine, Brian Kemp? I said, who's Brian Kemp? He said, he's a friend of mine, sure. And Sonny came too. This was probably the only mistake of David's life. That was a beauty, David. Thanks, David, I appreciate it. And I endorsed this guy. He was like way down on the list. He was doing terribly. And he immediately, you know, my endorsement means a lot, and I'm very careful with it. And I endorsed him, and he won in a landslide. And then he said, I can't beat Stacey Abrams. I can't beat her. She's going to be too tough. And she felt that too, by the way. She still feels it. You know, she's constantly saying she won the election. She can say it, but I'm not allowed to say it. I'm not allowed to say it. And Michaela, I love you, Michaela. I'm in love with Michaela. Please explain that to Melania. Please explain that to our First Lady. You're fantastic. No, you are a special person. But I endorsed him, and then she said, I can't beat Stacey Abrams. He said that, and his wife said it too. I said, well, you won the nomination, so let's do some big rallies. And I did them out at an airport, massive rallies, 55,000 and 52,000. There may have even been a third, I don't know. I remember 2 monster rallies. And I said, you're going to win? He said, I don't think so, sir. I said, no, you're going to win. I'm telling you, I can tell the vibe of the people. I'm like, I think, David, 287 and 0 in the last 12 months with endorsements. People respect my endorsement, and I respect them, and I love them. I love them. But, so I did these 2 big rallies, and he won. He did win. He won by like 2%. And his wife looked at me and said, thank you, sir. We'll never, ever be able to repay you for what you did. You got my husband the nomination, and then we beat somebody who was unbeatable. You know, she was in theory unbeatable. She was the hottest politician in the country at the time. Democrat politician, I would say I was hotter because I was president. So I was hotter than her. I'm only kidding, Marjorie. I'm only kidding. Although maybe I'm not kidding, actually. No, she was like the hottest, certainly the hottest Democrat politician in the country. And she was going wild for years. She's still going wild. She can't even believe it. But I got him by doing massive rallies, and I really worked hard. He's the most disloyal guy I think I've ever seen. But think of the wife. We can never repay you for what you've done, sir. We could have never won. And now she said 2 weeks ago that I will not endorse him because he hasn't earned my endorsement. I haven't earned her endorsement. I have nothing to do with her. Somewhere he went bad. And you know what? Your numbers in Georgia are very average. Your crime numbers, your economic numbers, all of your numbers, you're very average. You can do a lot better, and you'll do a lot better with a better governor. You can do a lot better, just so you understand. But I don't want her endorsement. I don't want his endorsement. I just want them to do their job for Georgia. And you know what? He's the governor. He ought to support his Republican Party. Because if he's not, if he doesn't have his Republican Party, I could tell you where he came from, and it wasn't good. And you have a great leader of the Republican Party right here. Stand up, please. He has done an unbelievable job. And he has to work like hell with a governor that doesn't help him. And Raffensperger ought to make sure that the vote is honest. And they don't want the vote to be honest. In my opinion, they want us to lose. That's actually my opinion. And we can't let that happen. Because if we lose Georgia, we lose the whole thing and our country goes to hell. Because we can't have her be president of the United States. She's grossly incompetent. We can't let that happen. They're the ones, don't forget, who got Fonnie Willis and her lover boy boyfriend all jazzed up. This guy, the governor, you know what? She's an embarrassment to the state of Georgia.
At Cyber Academy of South Carolina, we know
you're... But forget about me. Many people, I'm used to it. True. I'm used to fake crap that goes on with these politicians. But many, many people, their lives have been destroyed because of Fonnie. F-A-N-I, Fonnie. You have to pronounce it Fonnie. It's called Fanny. You have to pronounce Fonnie. I don't know how she should add a little U in there someplace if she wants people to call her. No, her and her lover, right? Lover boy Wade. She hired him because of experience. Paid him almost $1 million a year for experience. He's got great experience. He never did a thing like this in his life. He knew nothing about it. The only thing he knew about was something else. He knew about that. That's all he knew about. He didn't know a damn thing. Do you know him? Have you ever met him? Oh, yeah, a couple of times. You ever see the phone records, phone calls being made at 3 o'clock in the morning, like every single night, phone call from her house? And he said, no, not well, I don't know her well. No. And this governor, I assume, I don't know, he could straighten it out because his state has become a laughingstock over it. And you know what? I love this state. I won this state twice, in my opinion. Once I won, and I did much better the second time. And Bert knows it, and Beach knows it, and everybody else knows it. He could have ended the travesty with a phone call because I did nothing wrong, and neither did all of those good people that are being persecuted. People in their 80s, they sign something, because they see what's going on. I guarantee if I took a vote of this audience, if I said, what do you think? I won't do that. They'll come and indict you if you say that, right? Now they can say it, Stacey Abrams can say that she won the election is fine. But if we say we won the election, and we did, that's not fine. We can't do it. Hillary Clinton is still complaining about the election, even though she called me up that night and conceded. But Hillary Clinton is constantly complaining about it. Nothing happens to her. We have two sides of justice, and we can't do it anymore. We have to get back to making America great again. We don't have time for this nonsense. I mean, Fani wanted to indict a certain U.S. senator who had nothing at all. He's saying, why are they calling me? I won't use his name because I don't want to hurt him. But she wanted to indict, and somebody along the way stopped her from doing it. She had many, many more people. She was going to indict almost everybody that came into the state for a visit. But Kemp doesn't want to end it because he's a bad guy, he's a disloyal guy, and he's a very average governor. Little Brian Kemp. Bad guy. But think of it. I got this guy, just think, and then that's it. I got this guy nominated, I then got him elected. Without me, he doesn't get nominated and he doesn't get elected. He had no chance of winning either one, and all he had to do is sign something where the Senate would like to look at election integrity. This is an honest man. That's an honest man. They were all honest. They were looking at something very legitimate. And this bad guy said, I'm sorry, sir. I can't do it. I called him. And I said, Brian, they're looking at election integrity. Is there anything you can do? I'm sorry, sir. I can't get involved in that. I said, but Brian, you don't understand. This is a good thing, not a bad thing. I'm sorry, sir. I can't get involved. I've had you up to here, Brian. I've had you up to here. He's a bad guy, and he's not doing this country a good service. People are looking at Georgia with Fani and her lover and all of the other things, saying, what the hell is going on in Georgia? What the hell is going on? The radical left Democrats rigged the presidential election in 2020, and we're not going to let them rig the presidential election in 2024. Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communist fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of honor. I do. Because I'm being indicted for you. My father and mother are looking down. They were great people. They're saying, my son got indicted like 4 times. Al Capone didn't get indicted 4 times. He would kill you if he didn't like your look. If you looked at him in the slightly, that's a nice shirt. Scarface, Al Capone, the most evil man. He didn't get indicted like Trump. I got indicted for what? I'm protesting an election that was rigged. This guy didn't get indicted. My father would say, but Alphonse Capone didn't get indicted. He killed hundreds of people. If he took you out for dinner, even you, see you two guys, would you stand up with the MAGA black, please? Stand up, please. Look at these two guys. Who the hell is going to mess? Who's going to mess with that? MAGA black. MAGA black. I love them. I like them better than you, Bruce. Now, those are 2 tough cookies. But if Alphonse Capone didn't like you because you insulted him slightly at dinner, that was the end of you fellas, I have to tell you. And he didn't get like me. Think of it. How crazy is the world? And thank you for being here. You're good-looking guys. Better looking than Bruce, I'll tell you right now. Much. Stand up, Bruce. Never forget, thank you. But never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me. because I will never let them silence you, and in the end, they're not after me, they're after you. I just happen to be standing in their way. So I want to... him, and I love him and all the stuff, or her. But you know, it's always tricky. But I know these are people that are here, and I want to just thank them for joining us. You're a great lieutenant governor, who's really great, Burt Jones. And his father is here. You know, his father's a legend he's a legend, literally, in Georgia, as an incredible politician. And then he left. He didn't lose. He left, and he went into business, and he's been tremendously successful. He really is a legend. His name is Bill Jones. Does anybody know Bill Jones? Bill? Where's Bill? Good. I saw him backstage. He's fantastic. Representative Mike Collins. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Where is the preacher that was back there talking to me? Where is he? Huh? Because he went with your father. Oh, your father's smart. I always said that. Stays with those preachers. Rick Allen and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Thank you, Rick. Thanks, Rick. Great job, Rick. Thank you, Marjorie. You know, I've known Marjorie from the beginning, and she's an amazing political person. I don't like to say politician. She's beyond that. She's really loved and respected by so many people. And in Washington, when she calls, they get very nervous. Oh, please. She's fantastic. So I thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. And a future congressman, he'll be one of your best. He's been with me for 8 years. And you know, he always wanted to be a congressman. Then his district opened up, and he said, "Do you think I could do it?" I said, "You have my complete and total endorsement." Brian Jack. Brian Jack. Great guy. He's going to be a great congressman. And it's what he wanted to be. And he's fantastic. You guys are going to love Brian, right, Marcia? You're going to. Also, we alluded to him and talked about him, but I'm going to talk about him very positively. He was really a great senator. He was a great man in so many different ways. He was respected more than anybody. I mean, everybody respected him in Washington. Very successful businessman that he ran for office, a little bit like the Trump schedule of events. But he was really a fantastic person in Washington, somebody that I was very close to, David Perdue. David, thank you. Doug Collins, will you stand up? Come on. How good was this guy? That's fantastic. Yeah, glad I spotted him. I would have been in big trouble if I didn't mention him. I'm glad. You know, they give me a few names. Who the hell writes these lists out? These people, somebody's getting me in big trouble. It wasn't that way when I had Brian Jack doing this, I'll tell you. I got lucky. And I see somebody that I know very well, one of the truly great members of the King, of the Martin Luther King family, one of the greats. Will you please stand up? I didn't see you. My friend from the beginning, I would have been in such trouble. If I didn't mention you, I would have been in big trouble. Thank you, darling. One of the truly great people. And been with us from the very beginning, I would say, right? Very beginning. Thank you, darling. Boy, am I glad I'm looking over this audience. I don't like this. I'm telling you, this would not have happened if Brian Jack were doing it, which he did for many years. Agriculture Commissioner has done a fantastic job. Tyler Harper. Tyler, thank you very much. Fantastic. Thank you. And John King, Insurance and Safety Fire Commissioner. John, thank you. Great job, John. Labor Commissioner Bruce Thompson. Bruce? Thank you, Bruce. Public Service Commissioners, Bubba. I love Bubba McDonald. I love I love that name. I want to change my name. And Fitz Johnson. Thank you both. Thank you both. And Elvita, good. They did have your name down, Elvita. I would have been in trouble if I didn't pick, but I picked it even with. And Richard Wood, superintendent of schools, who I hear does a great job. Richard, thank you. Thank you, Richard. Pastor Benny Tate of the Rock Springs Church. Benny, thank you. Bernie Carrick. Does anybody know Bernie Carrick? Where's Bernie? Stand up, Bernie. He's the cleanest man in this room. You know that. Bernie's a great guy. He was a great commissioner in New York. He's a fantastic man. A well-known local artist with a beautiful painting, Art Lanta. Where is Art? Oh, wow. Wow. That is beautiful. I wasn't going to bring him up. Then I saw the painting. I said, come on up, because maybe he'll give it to me. Wow. Come on up. That's okay. Thank you very much.
I'm the Chief Crunch and Flavor Officer. For generations, Utz has been turning the family-owned recipes into snacks that really satisfy, choosing the crunchiest and the flavoriest to
Wow. Oh. Good. That's a real artist. I brought him up because I thought he was going to give it to me. He didn't give it. He just got me to sign it. I got nothing out of that. Hey, Michaela, I know you spoke. Just come up for a second. Come on. This young woman, I walked into, I don't know what the hell restaurant it was, but I walked into this restaurant. And we do it very quietly. We don't announce it. That's for, security reasons, everything. I walked in. She's behind the counter, and she didn't know I was coming. And she goes, it's President Trump. She looks at me, it's President Trump. You saved my college. And I said, how the hell do you know that? She said, this one is so smart, so sharp. She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady.
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care. I just want to tell you, you lit up the bar. I said, weeks later, I'd go, who is that person that was so in...
Oh no, what just happened? I think the storm to shut us down, guys. We got a storm coming through. Yep, the storm to shut us down. The storm to shut us down.
What was your college? Tell them.
The illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
And it was so impressive, and I felt so good, because she really did. She really said, I said, did you like the college? She said, no, I loved that school. I loved that college. And that's what it's all about. But you are an incredible person. I think you have a tremendous future. I really do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Great show. You want to say something else?
You know, I thought I was done. But I do want to add on to some of the remarks that were made by others, and we do need to do our best to get the message out there. The fight is nothing if all we do is talk about it amongst ourselves. So with that being said, since you said you'd help me, shameless plug, If y'all need anybody to knock doors, make phone calls, wave signs, get people out to the polls, call me at Conserve the Culture. Because not only do I mobilize the HBCU students so that they may get this message, but I'm the best person when it comes to black engagement in the black community. And nobody needs this message more than my folks. So do y'all care for real? Are y'all with us for real? ConserveTheCulture.com for any and all inquiries. Y'all can follow me at Miss Kayla, baby. I'ma give it back to Big T. And last thing, make sure you guys tune in to my podcast dropping soon on the Patriots Prayer Network. Thank you all.
She's great. Thank you. That's a great person, great woman. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. From the moment we take back the White House from Kamala and Crooked Joe, and he's crooked as a $4 bill, I believe we're going to have the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. Starting on day one, we will end inflation and make America affordable again. We're going to make it affordable again. Thanks to Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote here in Atlanta, you suffered the highest inflation of any city in the country last year. Good job, Governor. Great job, Governor. Under Kamala, the typical Georgia family has lost $28,000 in inflation and to inflation hikes. To bring down the prices of all goods, we will stop the Biden-Harris war on American energy. We will. American energy is such a big deal. We will drill, baby, drill. We'll get that number down. We'll bring energy prices down. Everything else will float with it. We will terminate the Green New Scam, and I will end the Biden-Harris electric vehicle mandate right on day one. It will be ended. We will pass massive tax cuts for workers, and that includes no tax on tips, Michaela. To further protect Georgia workers, I will revoke China's most favored nation's trade status. I will pass the Trump Reciprocal Trade Act. If China or any other country makes us pay a 100 or 200% tariff, we will make them pay a reciprocal tariff of 100 or 200% right back. You heard us, we heard you. It's an eye for an eye. We'll take in a fortune, and they'll stop doing it before I even arrive at the Oval Office shortly after we win the presidency. I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, and I will prevent, and I'm the only one that's going to do it, 100% will prevent World War III, which is very close to happening. I will restore peace through strength, and in my next term, we will build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our country, a dome like none other, like nobody has ever seen before, and it will all be made of Georgia. And I will not cut 1 cent from Social Security or Medicare. I kept that promise 4 years ago, and I will keep it again. And seniors will not pay taxes on Social Security. We are going to rebuild our cities into beacons of hope, safety, and beauty better than they have ever been before. We will take over the horribly run capital of our nation in Washington, D.C., and clean it up, renovate it, rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime. We're going to stop the murder and crime. You go down from your state, you end up getting mugged, murdered in our capital. It'll be run tough and strong by our great police officers, but rather, we will become the most beautiful capital anywhere in the world. I could say again, but it's been so badly run for so long, I almost don't want to say again. On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto the shoulders of our children. And I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. Well, thank you very much to the next Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, who's doing a great job. You know, they go after JD. You know why? He's for the worker. He's for people that get out and they want to work. And frankly, they are people that have been taken advantage of, and he doesn't like it, and he's done great. He's done great. He's been everything we could have expected and much more. So, JD, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you to Atlanta. I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Georgia. I love Georgia. With thousands of proud, hard-working American patriots. Crazy Kamala, ultra-left, you know that. She was here a week ago, lots of empty seats. But the crowd she got was because she had entertainers. And it all started to unfold when they started to leave about 10 minutes into the speech. It's very boring. I don't need entertainers. I fill the stadium because I'm making America great again. That's our entertainment. That's our entertainment, making America great again. And I have to tell you, we have thousands of people outside, and the state was terrific, but the fire marshal, I will say, could not have been better. Thank you to the fire marshal. But the school administration stopped us from getting another 500, 600, even 1,000 people in. Thousands of people were told no, and that was okay, but we could have fit another 600 people. So I don't know anything about the school. But they could have allowed more people. You got people standing outside. Look at all the people outside. They could have come in. They could have come in. So we're not happy. Hello out there. And then they actually pushed the people very far away from the building where we have beautiful cameras set up for the overflow crowds. The administration of the school. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be sending anybody to this school. I'm not happy about it. If they're going to stand in the way of admitting people to a rally, just imagine what they're going to do on Election Day. We're not going to let that happen. 94 days from now, we're going to win the great state of Georgia in an epic landslide. And we're going to defeat crazy Kamala. You know, there's about 19 different ways of saying it. She only likes 3. Biden never even came close. Kamala, Kamala. No, it's Kamala. We're going to evict this radical and incompetent administration from the White House. They're destroying our country. We're going to save our country. We're going to save our country. Yesterday, it was announced that unemployment is surging with 350,000 Americans joining the unemployment rolls just last month. Tell you what, we could end up in a depression. We could end up in World War III and a depression. How about that? Could happen too. Under Harris-Biden policies, we now have the highest unemployment rate in 3 years. Just came out yesterday, I was surprised. Those numbers were terrible. If Harris wins this election, you will quickly have a Kamala economic crash. You could have a crash. You could also have a crash like in 1929, more specifically, because that's where we're headed. When we win, you will rapidly see a brand new Trump economic boom. It's going to be booming like it was 4 years ago. With your vote, inflation will stop. The illegal aliens will be turned back. They're not coming in. We got to stop them. Did you see where she's now saying, oh, we had a very good border. Oh, great. They had the worst border in the history of the world. It's all misinformation. That's all they're good at. That and cheating on elections. They're very good at that. The cartels will be crushed, crime will plummet, incomes will soar, the wars will end, and the American dream will come roaring.
All right, Bowie, it's your turn to clean up. Get back. This place better be spotless. You got it, buddy.
Everything that the beef industry does starts with a rancher, family operations.
Raising beef definitely brings our families together.
No, this is nothing near a factory. This is a family ranch.
But really, there's nothing better than you're out there with your kids, and then your grandkids come out.
Cattle bring us together, and hopefully one day my kids will want to come back.
Together, we bring more. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
These people are grossly incompetent. You'll end up in World War III. I'll tell you. And I hope I'm not right about that. You know, do you ever see the hats? Trump is right about everything. I don't want to be right about it. Her policies of open borders and double-digit inflation, inflation like we've never seen before. It's destroying middle-income families, working families, all families. Will demolish your life savings. 40 or 50 million illegal aliens will invade our country during the next 4 years if they're in. 40 or 50 million. Medicare and Social Security. You know, she said she wants to put everybody on health care. You know, that's wonderful. It's all wonderful. First of all, they shouldn't be told to come here. Many of them were fine where they were. But no country can sustain this. Social Security will buckle and collapse. The suburbs will be overrun with violent crime and savage foreign gangs. That's what they're doing. You know, they're sending all their gangs into the United States, right? Look, there's front row Joes. You didn't get into the front row. What happened to you? What happened? Thank you. We have front row Joes. They've been to 229 rallies. And then? Look at these people. I call them the beautiful ladies, and you're not allowed to say that anymore. It's the end of your political career. You say beautiful. You're barely allowed to say ladies, right? Because that could also be destructive. But they're beautiful, they're ladies, and they're great. And they've been to 216 rallies from North Carolina. They look good. Happily married. I got to talk to their husbands. I don't know. Way over 200 rallies, and they're incredible people. Thank you very much, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Together we will stop Kamala Harris's nation-wrecking. I tell you what, when you see what she's done to our nation, she's wrecking our nation. The radicalism will take back our country from the worst administration in American history. Biden was the worst president in the history of our country. She's acknowledged to be the worst vice president in the history of our country. She doesn't have a clue. You know, she doesn't have a teleprompter. She can't even speak. Did you see her the other night? They put a camera in her face. She can't even talk. We just went through 4 years. Let's not go through another 4. Can't talk. That was terrible, you know. By the way, I'd like to congratulate Vladimir Putin for having made yet another great deal. Did you see the deal we made? Now look, we want to get people in. You know, we got 59 hostages. I never paid anything. They released some of the greatest killers anywhere in the world. Some of the most evil killers they got, and we got our people back, but boy, we make some horrible, horrible deals, and it's nice to say we got them back, but does that set a bad precedent, Bert, right? Does that set a bad precedent, Bert? Harris has the most ultra-left-wing agenda of any presidential candidate ever in history. There's never been anybody like this. She is considered more left-wing than crazy Bernie Sanders. Look at her. She's worse than Bernie. And she happens to be really a low IQ individual. She really does. She has a very low IQ. We don't need a low IQ. President Xi of China said, oh, good, we have another one, a low IQ individual. They love dealing with low IQ. They love dealing with low IQ people, and they got them here. I'll tell you, we got them all. She is terrible. She's worse than he. I think she's worse than him. By the way, they really took it away from the guy, right? I don't feel sorry for him because he's a bad guy. You know, he's weaponized the whole thing, and nobody's ever done that in this country. But he's a bad guy. But people feel sorry for him. They did a coup. He just doesn't know it. But actually, he does know it. You know that. They said, Joe, you got 14 million votes. It's yours, but you're going to give it up. You're going to give it up right now, Joe. You're giving it up right now. No, I'm not. I was elected democratically. I was elected. No, you're giving it up, Joe. We're either going to do it the nice way or the hard way, Joe. You're getting the hell out. And it was a debate performance. So here's what happened in the debate. You know, we went there. It was the highest rated debate ever. And, which was a great compliment. And as I left the debate stage, I took off because other people were entering the stage. You understand? I said, I don't want to confront other people. So we had a great debate. But as I left, CNN, I won't say who, but they said, that was the single greatest debate performance I've ever seen. And this went on for 2 days. They were saying how great I was. On the third day, they didn't mention that anymore. They said he was terrible. I liked it the first way better. I made him choke. Don't kid yourself. We made him choke. He was choking like a dog. He was choking. He was choking like a dog. And that was the end of him. I mean, that was the end from that. Then they...
We take no shortcuts with our ingredients, and we slow bake our dough for that snappy crunch. Listen. That'll wake you up on a sleepover.
Much fertility in there you want to use up every second. And it answered a question. You have 92 seconds left. And I kept saying, I'll take them. And he said, you have 92 seconds left. He goes, oh, this is not what he wanted. He left a lot of time on the board. But I went right down to the last second. I didn't want to go a little bit over because I know they would have cut me. But they were very fair, actually, CNN, shockingly, honestly. They were very fair. They want to do another one. You know, we're doing one with Fox if she shows up. I don't think she's going to show up. She can't talk. She can read a teleprompter. I give her about a 6. On a scale of 10, 6. For talking, I'd give her less than a 1. We need people that can talk. Kamala pledged to give free taxpayer-funded health care to all illegal aliens. How do you like that idea? Which will destroy Social Security. She called for the abolition of ICE. Listen, ICE, I know some people here. 2 of them are really tough guys. They're fighters. They're vicious people. They're good, tough people. They don't want to work for ICE. ICE will go into a pack of MS-13 killers and thugs. And for about 2 minutes, you just see fists flying back and forth, and then they stand up and they win. And they grab them, they throw them in a paddy wagon, they get them the hell out of the country. And she's calling them the equivalent of KKK, okay? And she loves deadly sanctuary cities. By the way, all of the things you're hearing now, she's now denying. But you know, the one good thing about the internet, you press a button and you got it. Although they are trying to delete everything. You know, they changed the picture of me from a couple of weeks ago, and they really radicalized it. They changed it, you know, using AI, they changed it. They had all the people on the stage who were angry, and they were smart and sharp and very brave, and they had all big smiles on their face. Can you believe that? They put the agents, who I have to tell you, say what you want, those people were brave. They were running to me, and the bullets were flying. The Secret Service, they were very brave. They were very brave, I can say. They were very brave. They were running at me, and they knew the bullets were going right over my head. At that point, the first one was not a good situation. Not a good situation. That was really something incredible. That was from God. That was from God. Because the chances, that was from God. For all of you non-believers, that one was for God, right? That was a close one. But I just want to say, well, they were very brave. They pounced on me. They pounced on me, and I heard those things whizzing over me. They were whizzing, and I have to say that because you know people take abuse, and there were mistakes made. There were mistakes made, pretty bad ones. But the bravery of that moment was incredible, and also that the sniper, the Secret Service, who's a phenomenal, talented shooter, one bullet from hundreds of yards away, if he doesn't hit his target.